Well, Gary, are you up for callers?
to have.
We can ask for some more callers if you'd like to answer questions or
Sure.
take guests. Okay.
Yeah,
if you guys would like
minutes,
to,
but sure.
okay, if you guys would love to talk to Gary, 505-715-6522. Gary Franchi of Restore the Republic, and he is an awesome man. He does everything he can for freedom, and he has a wonderful Freedom TV and RestoreTheRepublic.net. I strongly suggest that you go there and you make use of these wonderful tools. So tell us a little bit more, Gary.
We built RestoreTheRepublic.net as a social network that full of like together and organize, activate, communicate. That's the biggest thing that we need in this movement because, our voices need to be heard and we need to know we're not alone. It's been my message, since I started this before I even met Aaron Russo and worked with him. But the website RestoreTheRepublic.net was born from the film America, Freedom, and Fascism, and serves as a central networking hub for the freedom movement. We've received over 16,000 registered members on our website who are actively using the website every day. People blogging and forming groups and communicating and networking. It's just a wonderful place, and it looks like it's actually built on a template that looks just like Facebook, and it navigates like Facebook too. So it's a very familiar navigational platform for people who know how to use Facebook. So
it's exactly like Facebook.
Yeah, we chose a very familiar theme. It has millions and millions of users. So we said, well, why not just capitalize on the popularity of Facebook and bring some of those users over there and be able to cross-pollinate with such a major website like that. So very, very successful. We're happy.
Makes a lot of sense.
The growth is going on. So
and you have a media campaign. I'm sorry, you have a media campaign going on as well, Gary. It's an extremely exciting project. You have cable, you have Freedom TV and cable access right now.
Yeah, well, we do a show called it's called The Reality Show out about every week. We cover topics the mainstream media won't touch. We have interesting guests, and we preview the latest different news reports or things that are going on in committee hearings and just the general what's going on in the movement and try to educate.
And you do a fine job too, by the way.
Well, thank you. We've also got our magazine, which is called Republic Magazine. We've been in print for about very happy to say that. And if you want to get a free copy, you can download a free copy at republicmagazine.com.
Fabulous. And Republic Magazine is working with CC 2009 to produce a special edition for Continental Congress 2009 and We the People. What an awesome thing.
The special edition of Republic Magazine for Continental Congress is going to be a wonderful, wonderful addition to the family. Our last issue was an article about Continental Congress written by Bob Schultz. Like I said, you should just go to the site, download the free PDF. You got just your name and email, and you can download a copy. You can read the article by. And I'll look at the past back issues. We can't give everything away for free, although we'd like to. You can get a stack of the magazines for only $1 a copy, and you get them in 25, 50. Mailed to your house, and then you can pass them out in barber shops and pizza parlors and your town, share with family, and help wake up the people.
That's right.
So we do all these different things with Restore the Republic to wake up the people, to get them organized, activated, educated, give them simple tools to help in that process, such as the free PDF of the magazine, or a hard copy of the magazine, or a digital video production that you can watch and share and embed on your own websites.
Yes, that sounds good.
You know, I see Republic magazine everywhere. I went to a local gun club meeting, and somebody was handing out, Republic magazine. You know, people that I didn't know, and it's just amazing how far that's reaching out, and the different and diversity of groups that Republic magazine has reached. It's really a good. It's really a good thing.
Every issue revolves around another topic. The issues are thematic in nature. This issue was about Real ID. It was kind of a mix. Our second issue was about Ron Paul. Our third was about taking back the media, which we're having very much success doing. And then we tackled the Federal Reserve, the economic collapse in the fourth, the IRS and federal income tax scam in the fifth, Real ID and biometrics and human tracking in the sixth. We covered the election. In the eighth, the seventh issue was all about solutions. You know, there's so many problems. So what we did in the seventh issue is tell people, hey, let's find some solutions. So the seventh issue is actually an excellent resource for that. I mean, we've covered so many topics that we did a second Amendment issue and the revolution issue. Just so many different things to appeal to different so many different factions, so many different people involved that everybody needs to have, and they need to have the time in a professional format so they can present their message. And that's why you'll see some of our issues at people's functions that you may not know, because there's a certain issue that may be important to them that you may not be specifically focused on. And they found that issue with us, picked up some copies, and distributed them.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Republic magazine is the quality of the publications, the quality of the graphics, the feel of the paper. I mean, it's a Class A publication. It's not, I know the message will work even if it's just handed out on purple mimeograph sheets. But whenever it's in a Class A magazine with Class A graphics, it does add credibility to the message.
Well, it's funny you should bring that up, because one thing we did find early on is that in the freedom movement, there really seems to be a lack of really good publications that help spread the message. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great publications out there in the freedom movement, but there was no real strong magazine caliber publication, and that's where Republic magazine came in and filled the void. There's magazines like New American by JBS. There's even Reason magazine for the Libertarian Party, but nothing that would really nail things like the income tax and the Federal Reserve like we have done. We put the thing together, and people are using it. They're using it to wake up the masses, and it's a wonderful thing. The other thing too is that a lot of these topics sometimes when you tell somebody about them and they're like, oh man, it's on the internet. You read it on the internet. Oh, it's on the internet. Oh, they automatically discredit the message. But when you are able to show somebody what something is, you can educate somebody on a topic because of the magazine that they're holding, it's suddenly off the internet. And that argument discrediting your message just based on the internet alone is gone. So the magazine helps bring that credibility all the way up.
Yeah. Well, Gary, something I've, we always like to hear is, what is the person's personal story? How did you get involved with this movement? A lot of us know who you are, but how did you get involved with the movement? What's your, what was the taking the red pill event for you, or how did you get involved, sir?